Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle dito sa Kapet Pandasal sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Sa Vlog Blue Eagle kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayon, tunong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Oh, Halikino! 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 Ready? 1, 2. Halikino, kinikina. Halikino, kinikina. Yebo, yebo, acelera. Halikino, kinikina. Halikino, kinikina. Yebo, yebo, acelera. Halikino, Halikino, ra. Halikino, kinikina. Ra, ra, ra. Halikino, Halikino, ra. Halikino, kinikina. Ra, ra, ra.
The Jesuit Hour. Get to know the Jesuits. Discover their spirituality, their history, their ministries. The Jesuit Hour. Anything Jesuit, everything Jesuit. The Jesuit Hour.
Just Calm Music Ministry, your daily dose of inspiration. Follow Just Calm PH on Spotify and Just Calm Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer.
2.5 hours of non-stop music. Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM brings you the Monday Megamix.
Mga Katipuneros, it's time to level up! Your talk variety program showcasing the best in media and other fields. As we feature the most loved personalities and the best practices of what we truly refer to as Magis. Together with multi-awarded multimedia guru Mr. Noel Ferrer, let's all level up every Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
This is Radio Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Coming up next, the music class on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo Katipunan.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Sa Vlog Blue Eagle kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng buwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayon, tulong at tulong. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan.
It's time for The Music Class. Join us for an evening of learning music and appreciating the art behind every hum, tune, and beat. Listen to engaging performances and insights from some of the top and upcoming musicians in the scene today. Tune in every Tuesday evening here on The Music Class. Let the music class begin.
Maayong gabi and good evening with love to the max. Welcome to the music class. This is your only music education class on air, live streaming here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, as well as in our Facebook page and YouTube channel and our other social media platforms such as Nino.fm. And we are also live here at the Radyo Katipunan studio together with our guests this evening. So I am one of your hosts, Mary RJ Alicantamax, your one and only RJ with love to the max. And of course, finally, kasama po natin si Sir Jonathan. And first time po natin ulit magkita na live.
Ulit since how many months? Since March.
Oo nga po, na hindi virtual.
Yes, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And welcome to our guest.
Yes po. So sino po ba yung guest po
sobrang
natin?
kilala itong guest na to. Hindi lang
po.
sa world of opera singing, pero sa Well, sa business din, sa business side. And dito naman sa Ateneo, syempre, is an MBA grad at the Ateneo. So, sino yung guest natin?
Oo nga po. Si Sir Sherwin Sozon, he is a celebrated tenor, opera producer, and co-founder of the Lyric Opera of the Philippines, and recently recognized with an Alio Award as Best Classical Male Performer. I mean, kitang-kita naman po kanina sa pagkanta ni Sir. And beyond the stage, he is also the producer of Nino, Cory, the musical, a work that powerfully connects art, history, and the continuing call for a democracy in our nation. So without further ado, Sir Sherwin, welcome po to the music class. How are
Hi, good
you
evening,
po?
RJ. Good evening, Jonathan. And good evening po sa lahat na nasusubaybay po ng Radyo Katipunan, the music class. Correct ko lang I wasn't the producer of Cory the Musical. It was Tita Bing Pimentel, the wife of Senator Nene Pimentel. She was the producer, yeah.
Thank you so
Sherwin
much
was
po.
the Ninoy.
Yeah, I played Ninoy.
you
Yeah,
played.
played Ninoy.
Thank you so much for that po, sir.
Kasi matagal na natin siyang hinihintay dito sa Radyo Katipunan.
opo.
Actually, he was supposed to be our guest last August 19. Pero perfect sana no for Ninoy Aquino Day. Kaya lang, ang dami nating class cancellations. At kanina nga may bagong bagyo na naman. Pero kanina, nung kumanta si Sherwin, talagang ibang bagyo.
Yes,
Ibang
po.
bagyo. Ito ay, Madam Butterfly.
Madam Butterfly is from
It's
it,
the farewell scene, no? Of the tenor. Pinkerton, tama ba?
Pinkerton, yes,
Okay.
correct.
Yes.
Wow. I think it would be really nice po, sir, to introduce yourselves. Like, what do you do? Or ano po yung journey niyo po ba? Paano po kayo napunta as one of the best male performer?
Journey nyo, paano kayo naging, paano nyo pinili ang opera singing and
opo.
producing operas?
Okay. That's a very hard question, actually. While I was growing up, all the way to high school, I wasn't really inclined sa music. Wala. Nothing. Kaya nga yung mga teachers ko, in high school, pag nakikita ako, nagtataka sila. Why? No, when you were in high school, you were not singing, blah, 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 blah. So I go, yeah, because wala eh. I started getting into music after, because my mom, she's an avant soprano. She loves to go out and sing. So ako yung driver. So yan yung ano ko. That was my role. I had to drive her everywhere. And then, after several months, pinipilit ako ng mga friends niya, kanta ka na rin. So, that kind of started it. Yeah, but the thing is, opera, I guess, I always had this a love for it. Because whenever I hear it, I always listen. Alam mo yung gustong-gusto ko siya pakinggan, yung ganyan. And then, there was this debate actually, konting sharing, you know.
Okay.
Si Tito Nomer's son, and si Tito Alan Cosio. Okay, both of them are died already. But their memories are still with us. They were having a debate kasi I was at this soiree, and then I sang with a soprano, so I sang the prayer. So after singing that, they were arguing. Sabi ni Tito Nomer's son, Sherwin, you're not a baritone. You're a tenor. And then sabi ni Tito Alan, no, he's a baritone. They kept arguing the whole time. So parang that kind of pushed me, pwede pala. Medyo pwede pala ako So I started learning about that. And when we formed Lyric Opera of the Philippines in 2012, it was really to let more Filipinos have the opportunity to perform on stage para sa kanilang mga resume, yung mga ganun natin. So we started 2012, that was, we presented Carmen, and then we also had a concert with the Manila Symphony Orchestra where we invited singers from Kuala Lumpur, Taipei, China, Shanghai, saan pa ba? Singapore, I think, and Hong Kong. So there's a classical concert here in Manila. So medyo ganun. That's how things started.
Wow, it's so interesting lang po, sir, kasi from walang experience of music to having a powerful voice sa music. So, yun lang po, interesting lang din po.
Well, actually, pag naisip ko na pag sinasabi ni Sherwin na we invited, actually siya ang pinaka nagtatrabaho sa lahat nun eh. Ang pagkaalam ko kasi siya ang producer. Can you imagine? And then, how can you bring in all of these artists? You have to be a big businessman. To really, grabe ang budget niyan, number one.
Yeah.
Diba? Sinong magdadala niyan dito sa, ang CCP nga, wala silang dinadala ng mga artists, na mga opera singers na diba? Hindi nila kaya. So, paano mo gagawin yun? Ikaw?
Well, it was really, doing something like opera in the Philippines, it's really a community effort. Totoo lang. Even though I am the one spearheading, pero totoo lang, tulong-tulungan yan eh. At that time, actually, we tapped the YMCA brotherhood around the world.
May ganun pala.
Yeah, so parang ganon. So it was because of that we were able to bring these singers.
So you were you're a member of YMCA. At
that time, I was the president of the youth club, I think. If my memory is kind of foggy na, but I was the president of the Manila Downtown YMCA Youth Club. So I was kind of very active with them.
But you were able to convince them to
Yeah.
produce an opera. Wow.
Yeah. Of course.
Diba?
Yes po. And speaking po of opera in the Philippines po, based on your experiences, parang ilang years na po kayo ng opera sa Philippines, how do you see the current state po of opera? Like, what makes it uniquely Filipino here sa Philippines?
There are lots of ways kasi to present opera, di ba? Like kami, we try to be a little more faithful to the intent, to the intent of the composer, the libretto, ganyan. So it's more kind of serious. But recently, I watched this production by Pasipo. They did Così fan tutte. It was directed by Jaime Del Mundo. And congratulations pala to the cast and the people behind Pasipo's Così fan tutte. Very, very good job. So the way they presented it was very, something very new, something I didn't see before. So they made it very contemporary. And then in the middle of the songs, in the middle of their recitatives, they said things, it was in Italian, but they said things, ay nako, yung mga ganon. May mga ganon. Yeah, Filipino expressions. And then the what you call this, the translations on the side, they were not really faithful in the sense na it's not really word for word, but they were in the colloquial. So parang, wow, LDA ako sa'yo. Yung mga ganun stuff like that. So it was very, very interesting. It was very, very interesting.
That's so unique po talaga.
Mala soap opera na talagang opera.
Correct.
Well, back to the... Na-curious kasi ako paano niya present yung sa di ba, YMCA number 1. It's the first time I heard YMCA supporting an opera. Totoo ba yan? First time yan? Worldwide?
Well, at that time kasi we only tapped the ones in Asia. Kaya that's why all the singers only came from Asia.
Okay,
yes.
Kasi pag sinabi mong opera, ang talagang kilala dyan ngayon, in the 20th century, I guess, or later part of the 20th century, Singapore Lyric Opera, talagang it's an established institution. Talagang meron yan. Dito sa Pilipinas, well, pahirapan yan. Pahirapan ng sponsors, pahirapan ng pero okay, YMCA, can you share, if you don't mind, who else did you tap sa the business community? Siguro, kung may nakikinig kasi dito sa business community, sabi nila, wow, okay pala yan Okay pala mag-produce ng opera, okay pala. Ang hirap mahirap ang appreciation.
Yes,
diba?
yes, very hard. Although totoo lang lately kasi, given there are more and more younger audience who go and watch. I mean, earlier this year we did Tosca. And totoo lang, most
Italian
of the...
Italian conductor pa.
American. He's American conductor.
American,
yeah.
okay.
So that was with the USD Symphony Orchestra.
Okay.
A lot of the audience were young. That's why it was very surprising. It was very heartening also kasi wow, ang ganda. And after the presentation, they all approached us and they said how they loved it, they like opera now, and hopefully they can see more productions in the future. So ganon. So to answer your question, kasi during that time we of course tapped yung mga the companies who are supporting the local Manila Downtown YMCA. Okay, those are the ones we tapped. But after that, all our other productions, I mean, we're very fortunate to have the support of lots of companies. Actually, that's the good thing. One of them is of course Miss Dedes Sobel. She really supports us up to now.
Wow.
And then when we did Pagliacci, Filipinas Opera, sila Mr. Jaime Laya, the group also supported us in that production. So it's sporadic. It's hindi naman siya tipong if you want to do something, daming pera pumapasok to support you. But I'm very, very happy that there are kahit na konti, di ba? I mean, Lyric Opera kasi we're a non-profit. So we do not really aim to earn money from it. It's not that. It's really to spread the love and spread what opera is to people. So we're very fortunate that we have people like these, companies like this, who support our efforts.
Like, it's so nice po na para mas mapreserve pa yung music, yung opera. It's really important then to have support and help from the people around us, like yung business, finances, and everything.
Yeah, correct. It's very true.
Mahirap kasi like, I remember, when we guest natin ang UP Rondalia dito, di ba? And then, sila naman, they go abroad also, no? Kayo, really just here in the Philippines? Or do you have plans?
Although we have sent singers abroad.
Oh,
So
okay.
you invite them po to come in the Philippines?
When we did Pagliacci in Cavalleria, we had a Hong Kong opera company come. So sila ang gumawa ng Cavalleria, tayo dito ang gumawa ng Pagliacci. Kasi back-to-back operas yun. So may ganon. And then we also have some relationships with an opera company in the US. And then, actually we've sent, I think 3 or 4, I can't remember how many singers already abroad to join a production in Guangzhou.
Okay.
So meron mga ganun. It's nice. I mean, it's community, di ba? Parang we have this Asian community trying to help each other. So it's kind of good. It's kind of good that way.
Would like to balik po sa inyo po as someone who had masters in business administration. And then, paano niyo po nakakonect? Napagplanuhan niyo po ba na, okay, magbi-business ako and then something music po ako after para mas magka-connect po mag-align yung career ko? Paano po ba yun?
Actually, for me, kasi medyo separate yan eh. Typical guy, di ba? Parang everything is compartmentalized. So, sa business life ko, kasi I used to work in corporate ako eh. And then, when I started working during my corporate life, that was the time I took MBA, my master's in business. And then, after that, when I started my own company and ganon diretso. So, that's business. Yung opera is on this side, performance and opera. Medyo ganon. So,
how do you divide your time?
And how do you balance
diba?
din?
Kasi, syempre, he has to practice, he has to perform.
Tapos ima-manage pa po yung business.
Then you have to manage not just the business, but the opera.
Time management. Natutunan sa MBA.
Nagkaka-overlap din po ba yung route?
Yes, definitely. So sometimes sa office, kunyari, hindi naman yan dire-diretso tatrabaho ko. May lull. So pag may lull, sige, labas ko to. I have to do this. And then mamaya konti, balik na tayo. Diba? So, for me, doing ganyan, doing shows, producing shows, singing, learning roles, it makes me relax kasi. I like it. So that's kind of different. I know it's kind of different kasi parang our guest, si Isaac Drosha. So he was a baritone that we got from Hong Kong to sing some roles for us. He said, how the heck are you doing this? So don't you get stress? No, this is this thing that we're doing. This makes me relax. This is my relaxation. So probably I'm weird that way.
Well, syempre, I'm sure nakaka-stress sa business side, no? And, kanina, di ba, we were asking Sherwin his, undergrad background. Oo, kasi ano yan eh, yung competition, ano na, ng rivals. Pero kidding aside, what made me really interested is your course in manufacturing engineering.
Yes.
Ganun pala, no? Manufacturing. What does it, why did you choose that?
Well, at the time, kasi it was one of the newest courses, and it has to do with robotics. So I was very interested in it. So that at
Were
the
you
time,
able to apply that in your...
actually, after graduating, we had meron din kasi kaming parang work. You have to work.
Internship.
Parang internship, di ba? So I worked initially sa Toyota Motor Philippines, and then after that to this steel company. So ganyan. The thing is, kasi parang we're able to make probably the systems, the processes, make them more efficient based on what we studied. But the robotics part, hindi masyado. Kasi at the time, the Philippines, wala pa masyadong robotics eh. Yeah. Yun.
Is that also the start po kung paano po kayo napunta sa... Narinig ko kasi kanina from Sir, you're the president or founder of the Alpha 1A1 company.
I'm the president of the company.
Ganun din po ba yung... doon po ba nag-start? Kaya po napunta po kayo sa ganung klase na business and company?
The weird thing is kasi corporate life ko is mostly in retail. So malls, department stores, supermarkets, and I was there for years. Okay, so doon ako natuto. And then when I started the company, tama ka, it went back to the more gritty thing, which is steel and all of these. I guess it has always been there. Kumbaga, it's comfortable in a certain way. Hindi siya nakakagulat, hindi siya nakakatakot. Pero it's kind of fun that way, I guess.
It's so amazing nga po, sir. Like, separate yung career niya sa business and then sa music, pero napagsabay po niya dalawa. Like, wala lang. Nakaka-inspire lang po.
Well, anyway, before we listen to
another performance po.
So, para medyo ano natin yung ating audience, sasabihin natin, we have another performance. I just wanted to mention, if you have your Facebook, we're live at Radyo Katipunan and Ateneo de Manila University. So you can actually post your comments, okay? For example, here's another, parang Drina Ross was also watched the last time, watching from the sweetest sides of Detroit, Michigan. So may mga ganong comment tayo, no? This is from the Ateneo page. And then, syempre sa Radyo Katipunan page, you can also post your comments or questions, and then you can also go to YouTube. YouTube is where, after that's the archive of our Radyo Katipunan, and meron din tayong, syempre we're also live, no, RJ, sa 87.9 FM here sa community around Katipunan, and then meron pang isa na live on
Zeno.fm.
Zeno, yan. Hindi ko ma-memorize talaga yun. Ang haba kasi, no? So marami tayong platforms na ano. And then after our program tonight, pwede pa rin ho kayong magano. You can still watch, you can still comment, and then Mr. Sherwin Sozon can answer your questions. Marami pa pong ano, no? But for now, I think we're ready to listen to another Italian song. Okay. Ano natin, no? And okay, our mic is on, and let me just put this back on. Put this piano stand, and this one is a Torna, tama ba? Torna Suriento, which is the English translation is Come Back to Sorrento. Yan, it's a anong tawag sa ganon? Neapolitan. Yan. Neapolitan song. Hear the music of the ocean sighing vows of wondrous passion as they bring in a gentle fashion dreams that tell of tender love. See the lovely sunlit garden bearing scent of the orange blossoms. with a sweet wondrous perfume. Yan po yung English translation. So it's composed by De Curtis.
Yeah. A short ano lang, to let RG know. Alam mo, the Neapolitan songs, they're kind of unique in a way because in Naples, apparently, this is secondhand information. It's the women who leave. It's the women who leave the men. So the men are singing these while they stay in Naples, and the women go away. That's what they say. I don't know how true, but that's supposedly what the Neapolitan songs are about.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. New information.
Francis Jerome Santos, go Kuya Sherwin. Meron mga messages eh. Okay. Okay, so we're ready to listen.
Grabe po, sir. Nakaka-speechless pa yung...
Thank you.
Oo nga po, yung na-speechless. Ano po ba yung warm-up exercise niyo po, sir, para magkaroon ng powerful voice na gano'n po?
You need to vocalize talaga. Yeah, that's really part of it. You really need to... For opera kasi, for singing classically, alam to ni Jonathan, you really have to train your voice. So aside from the stamina, you have to train it how to project the resonance, diba? And how to sing healthily. That's actually the best thing I like about singing classical. You learn how to preserve your voice.
Sheila May Tabamamolo. Wow, congratulations. Ahia Sherwin Sozon.
Thank you.
Amy C. Bravo. Dami pang... just keep on posting and syempre, every Tuesday po itong The Music Class. This is Tuesday 7 to 8 p.m. And if there are, we also welcome upcoming, syempre, musicians, artists, kahit na, even children want to perform here. Choirs, kasya rin dito sa malaking studio and syempre ang expertise natin sila Sir Jassy ng ating station manager and si Kuya Jojo alam na nila na pag music class nakaka-stress kasi ang daming instruments at performers
yung logistics.
Okay. Anyway, back to our amazing guest, amazing tenor and producer. Okay. Meron pa ba ikaw?
Going back po sa opera and the musicals, in your view po, what role does it play in keeping or remembering the history or the identity alive po? Like throughout, after how many years?
History or identity of...
Siguro Philippines, so as Filipinos or history.
Okay. Alam mo, that's one thing that we're really fighting for. Recognition of Filipino classical singers or opera singers in the world stage. Kasi now, when you look at, if you look abroad, in all these large and very popular opera companies, they have a lot of Asians already included in the cast. So not only before, way before siguro probably nasa chorus ang Asians, but now they're getting major roles, main roles. So and mostly the nationalities of these singers are Korean or Japanese or Chinese. Sila yung normal. And kami, we're really trying to push that there will be Filipinos will also be represented on the international stage. And that's also a reason why we do this. Kasi the more we stage these operas, these concerts, and that forms part of their resume. That forms part of the, kumbaga, when the agents abroad look, okay, what have you done? What have you sang? Diba? So they can say, oh, we did this. So it's kaysa saying lang, no, I graduated, and then what else? Wala. So that's part of probably why we're doing this thing, that pushing for opera.
Yes. And throughout your journey po, in doing that, and your journey sa opera, managing everything, ano po ba yung parang challenges na encounter niyo sa artistic journey niyo po, and how were you able to overcome it?
Wow.
Like,
Overcome. Wow.
Ganyan katalino mga
Kaya
students
nga
ngayon.
Natakot na ako sumagot No, well, there are lots of challenges. Totoo lang. Kami kasi we're not part of any school or any organization, a bigger organization. So kami, when we do things, it's really from scratch. We have to find our own sponsors. We have to sell tickets, everything. So not unlike some schools and universities where they do shows. But that's part of their academia, di ba? That's part of the university thing. So I'm not saying that what they're doing is less than what we're doing. No. The more people who do opera productions, the more people who stage yung mga ganito, that's really that will help push the Filipinos to become mas gamay, mas sanay. So, and ready for the world stage. That's really all for me. So, but another one of the challenges, of course, getting financing, getting money to stage an opera. Number two, although hopefully it's changing already, is getting people to watch. Okay, kasi that's also a thing. Kasi that's why. But now we're trying to stage an opera a year. It's not like before kasi dati you're not born yet, I'm sure. Meron tayong malaking opera, and then after that 2-3 years, 4 years wala. So kumbaga the impetus you've already got people interested in watch. But if they want to watch another one, they have to wait 2-3 years. And normally nawawala na yung interest. Diba? So I'm very happy that a lot of companies now are going into opera and experimenting with ways of presenting opera that will click with the audience, especially the younger ones. Yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, the more people who want to watch opera, that's good. I mean, kasi dito sa Philippines, especially here in Manila, we have a very, very vibrant theater scene. We've got so many plays, so many musicals. I mean, and all of these companies, I hope, are all making money out of it. So that's very good for them. But for opera, wala pa tayo dun. It's still a journey going there.
For clarification po, yung venue po ng opera, wala pa po dito sa Philippines? Like pag may show po ba? Or
Okay.
sa labas po siya ng country?
No. Kasi when you sing opera kasi, wala kang amplification. So there are only a very few venues na pwede ganon. Tapos kami kasi, so far, we've been using a full orchestra. So ibig sabihin kailan may orchestra pit ka pa. Diba? So
Authentic, talaga sila.
Oo, medyo ganun. Oo. Although I really don't want to experiment with another way of presenting it. Pero that
Pero
was
sayang pa rin, no? Kung kailangan orchestra
maganda.
Iba pa rin
Iba. Yes.
Live
Iba
na
talaga.
live pa
Oo.
talaga.
I mean, the feeling when you're singing tapos yung orchestra diyan tumutulong sa'yo. Ang ganda, ang sarap ng feeling. Oo. So, yeah, maraming challenges. But hopefully with us trying to stage one a year, we can help overcome some of these challenges that we see.
The first opera you produced was Carmen.
Carmen, yes.
At, where was the venue?
Saints Co, Santa Cecilia of Saints Co.
Santa Cecilia, yes. I'm sure a lot of even yung children's choir in sa Vox Angeli na ngayon, mga college graduates na sila lahat. Very memorable sa kanila yon.
Oh, yeah,
Very
correct.
memorable sa kanila yon. Kasi naging part sila, no? Opera. Then the second one you said was Pagliacci and Cavalleria?
No. The second was Johnny's Kiki.
Johnny's Kiki. Okay.
Yeah, we also staged it at the CCP.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That was good. And then one show there, then another show at the Power Mac Center, the Black Box, in Makati. Yeah, and then after.
So the Black Box also had an orchestra, or
no? That one kasi that was in cooperation with the Dante Alighieri Society. So supposedly the cultural arm of the Italian embassy. So we wanted to do a small pocket size opera that we can bring, we can tour. So that was the result of that. But after that, we did Cavalleria and Pagliacci in 2023. Tama ba? Or 2024? 2024 pala. Or anyway.
2024 yung last year in Tosca, di ba?
The Tosca was this year, February.
Was this year?
Yeah, 2025.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So medyo ganun. Medyo
And
mahirap.
both were at St. Cecilia's.
St. Cecilia's pa rin. Yes. Yes.
Mukhang okay tong St. Cecilia's. You don't need mics.
For exposure.
Oh, yeah. The acoustics
kasi
are
yun
okay.
yung number one eh. Pag sa CCP ka, CCP Main Theater, wala kailang ang hirap eh, di ba?
No, yeah, correct.
Even wala tayong venue na
Although now, di ba? The Arete is a very nice venue. The Arete.
Yes.
And now there's a new venue sa Makati. It's called Proscenium.
Yes. Maganda rin.
That they are touting as an opera theater talaga. So I'm very, very curious to go and watch a show there.
Ako rin po, parang at least one. Gusto ko at least once.
Yeah.
Gusto ko matry mag-watch
Diba?
ng opera.
Yeah, correct.
Kasi I don't know if sa Cebu, no, if they have ever produced an opera in Cebu with, kasi ang hirap kung with orchestra eh.
Yeah.
Although napakaraming orchestra sa Cebu,
Yes.
so you can, I guess, unsolicited unsolicited suggestion. I guess pwede niyong gawin yan eh. Kasi may mga cities like Cebu has, I think, 2 or 3 orchestras there. Cagayan de Oro would also have an orchestra. Marami pa, no? And then you could tap their orchestra and have an
that would
opera
be nice.
production. Pwede rin.
We're open for that. Yeah.
Speaking of sorry, parang anong siyang question. If you could leave a legacy for the Philippine opera, what would it be po?
It will be this, actually, what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm already at that age that we're thinking of legacy, what we leave behind. So, for opera, I guess it's this. For the in the general, kasi I'm also a founder of the Philippine Heritage Society. So it's a different organization. So that's also part of what I'm trying. Yeah, part of the legacy. Diba? Legacy natin. Of course, si Sir, of course, yung MTNA.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Diba? That's part of us, diba? That's part of what we're leaving behind, I guess. Not to sound morbid.
Philippine Heritage Society, music related or a different?
It's different. Actually, it's a group of businesswomen banding together to promote Philippine heritage, culture, arts, and the Filipino identity.
Hindi pala triple. Ang dami, Opera producer, tenor, sa business, tapos cultural.
Yes.
Kasi it's also important, diba? Yung ating pagkaka-Pilipino is very, very important.
So what are the projects of the Philippine Heritage Society?
We normally have a ball every year, and during that ball we have what we call the Filipino Heritage Awards. Actually, the first Filipino Heritage Award awardee for music was Tita Fides Cuyugan Asensio.
Oh, okay.
When she hadn't won the National Artist Award yet. So nauna kami.
Diba?
Nauna kami. And then we also recognize companies that have been around for more than 50 years. For example, the Aristocrat, si Distilleria Limtuaco. Last year we had Shoemart. Miss Tessie Coulson was there. Thank you so much, ma'am, for going. Sino pa ba? BPI, UST. Yeah, and then several other institutions and people. So every year we do that parang to raise awareness that there are these people or these institutions that help define who we are. We also have a sub-award, not really a sub-award, it's a citation award. These are for people, young people now who are doing this for heritage. So part of our awardees is like a YouTubero. So he has a channel that he goes around in different places, different houses, papakita niya paano nag-umpisa and all of this. Ang dami actually mga some heritage warriors in Batangas, for example, si Tito Tony Pastor, yung mga ganon. So we recognize them. So that's part of it. And then we also do, we have this, what do you call this, a sort of a seminar. We call it that helps you identify what kind of archetype you are, what kind of Filipino archetype you are. So meron kami doon. Tawag namin, I think I call it the Ginto Seminar, something like that. So kasi the Filipinos ang daming klase. So we may be a voyager, we may be I don't know their exact word, pero ibig sabihin nun ay chismosa. And then meron pang iba. So all of these are a big part of what makes us Filipino. So that particular seminar helps you find kung ano ka. So helps you understand. So aside from that, dami pa actually. We have lots of different activities also.
Actually, nakita ko si Kaya eh. So, and naalala ko yung Batanes tuloy. No? So si Kaya is here with us, helping us also. So naalala ko, sa Batanes, sana makapunta ka eh.
Yeah,
kasi ang very active doon na group ay, ang tawag nila, BHCCI, so Batanes Heritage Cultural Conservation.
Wow, okay.
Incorporated. And itong grupo na to, sila talaga ang tinitignan nila kung itong mga stone houses talagang well-preserved. Tapos lalagyan nila ng date itong Spanish Bridge sa Batanes.
Wow.
Hindi lang yon, pati sa pati sa environment. Yung halimbawa itong bundok hill na to sa Mahatao na baka pinuputol yung mga puno andyan yung mga old age na trees or merong settlement, settlement, may ano kasi doon Asan yun kaya sa yung Spring of Youth, may Spanish settlement doon may sa Jura Fishing Village or merong mga limbawa, yung burial sites, gano'n. Tinitingnan nila lahat yan, no? Tapos syempre may music aspect din yon magandang kasi syempre ibang kultura rin yon, no? And then katulad nga ng sabi ko kay kanina, pag pumunta kayo sa ibang provinces, Mindanao or Visayas, and then pag narinig nilang live itong opera singing nyo with the orchestra. Kasi iba talaga Pag may piano accompaniment ka, iba yung feeling na orchestra nag-a-accompanya sa'yo. Di ba? Iba talaga.
True. Very, very true.
And sa dami ng orchestra sa buong bansa, hindi lang sa Manila no? Tatlo-tatlo sa Cebu, meron sa Cagayan de Oro, I think meron din sa Davao, meron sa Samar, yung Calbayog Orchestra, pwede. Although siguro not as bongga as Tosca. Kasi
we can do
Tosca
smaller.
talaga, smaller. Kung mapansin mo yung operas nila, very nasa romantic and very
very smooth.
Very smooth, no? Pero may time pa naman tayo, pero naalala ko, besides the opera, si Sherwin has also, he was part, no? Sabi nga natin, yung Cory the musical. And then he also produced and is the, anong tawag nun? He's the one, yung sa Magnificat by
Caretaker.
Caretaker.
Yes.
Caretaker, may ganon because he produced Magnificat, directed by Nestor Torre, the late Nestor Torre. And can you tell us a little bit about that? How
okay.
did you become a caretaker
Yeah,
of this popular musical? To
Yeah, Magnificat the musical was very popular, especially I think in the 90s. At that time, it was the most staged musical. At that time, more than 200 shows. Ganon siya ka-popular. When I was looking for something also, na sabi ko, okay, we've been doing operas. Let's find something, a musical that is thoroughly sung pa rin. So medyo parang opera pa rin. Pero it's the whole thing is thoroughly sung. And I remember that Direk Nestor had several musicals na sa kanya. So I said, hey, I remember the Magnificat. So I went, by that time kasi Direk Nestor was already medyo frail. So he was sick. So he was under the care of a certain I don't want to say institution, but it's a place. Okay, he was there. So I visited him there. And then I said, Direk Nes, I'm very interested to stage or to put up Magnificat again. Would you allow me to do it? And then, yeah, sure. Alam mo yung ganon, kasi he was groggy already. Tapos sabi ko, okay, sige po, I'll just get the music from Kuya Andy and all of that. Sabi niya, yes. So that's what we did. So I got the music, I got the libretto, and then, of course, the original Mary, kasi Magnificat is about the story of Christ through the eyes of Mother Mary. So that's what Magnificat is. So yung main character is really Mother Mary. Mother Mary, we were so fortunate to get the original Mother Mary of Magnificat, si Pinky Marquez. Okay, so she was very interested. So we did I think 10 shows at the Music Museum with her, and then we also did a special show at the Manila Cathedral. And ang maganda doon, si Cardinal Tagle sang with us. Yeah, kasi there was an ama namin in the middle. You know. So everybody applauded when he went up on stage and sang the ama namin. I mean, si Pinky Marquez as Mary was on his left, and then si Algat Maitan as Jesus was on his right. Alam mo yung ganun? It was very uplifting. So kind of like that. So since Direk Nestor already passed away, I'm the one holding on to Magnificat, and we also do some shows, but it's a smaller version. It's a more of a concert version. Di siya fully staged na, which is easier to bring into different places. We I don't know how many shows we've already done in the provinces, and then basically ganon.
Wow, grabe po. Like, that's such a memorable experience, both from the perspective nung kasama talaga sa musical and also sa audience for sure po. Kasi may nabasa din ako na comment po from Sheila May. Sabi niya, may opera and classical music be alive again and may their timeless beauty continue to inspire younger generations. Totoo po. Sana po.
Well, nakakatuwa kasi sabi nga niya, no, maraming young people who are really interested in opera. Itong yung grupo nga ngayon, yung Pasipo, no? Talagang exciting yung kanilang ano. I'm sure marami pang iba, maraming mga opera. Si Tita Fides, tama kasi yung sa kanya musical theater
Musical theater company, yeah.
Oo, kasi siya rin, marami rin. And even before, nung panahon kasi nila, napakadaming may yung sa voice teacher ko, di ba, si Tita Irma.
Tita Irma, yes.
Ang mother nila ni Tita Mids, producer din ng opera. Dami rin nung panahon na yon. Talagang yun yung buhay na binabalik natin, no? Ngayon.
Yes.
And ano kaya ang influence ng opera ngayon na, syempre, number one, mahal, no? Mahal ang mag-produce ng opera. So pag ano bang, what do you think, bakit mo talagang gustong
panoorin?
Hindi, gusto niya talagang like every year, no? Parang magpapakahirap ka to get everybody this passion of yours, no? This legacy of yours. And minsan maiisip mo, ang mga artists lang, ang mga musicians, singers, no? Syempre, performers lang sila. Perform. Well, you can rarely find artists who are also
Passionate about it.
and who are into this entrepreneur, management side. Diba?
yeah,
Parang baka naman minsan ikaw na lang nagtatrabaho sa lahat ng to. Di ba? Naiisip ko yun eh. Like, ako minsan even with the MTNE, no? Kaya if I'm just doing it alone, I'm not going to do it. Kailangan marami yan. So, sa iyo naman, meron ka bang parang may administrative assistant ka sa music side, opera side, admin sa business mo? Or how do you manage that?
Ako yung business talaga, ako hands-on. Ako hands-on talaga ako.
So, wala kang assistant na?
Wala. But sa opera, I hire a production manager. So may production manager tayo. So siya yung handle sa most of the things. So dadaan sa akin, I just approve. And sabi ko, no, we need to do this, we need to do that, blah, blah, blah. Yung budgets natin. Sponsors, mostly ako. Ako yung lumalapit and talking to them. The materials, so the orchestra, of course, ang bahala doon kung sino man yung aming conductor. Okay, siya bahala doon. Yung stage direction naman, it will be up to the stage director. We're very fortunate nga. So far, we've got Direk Loris Guillen, who directed 2 operas for us, and then si Direk Carlito Sigyon Reyna also, who's also direct. So it's really like that. Yeah, and I know what you're saying.
Carlito sa sa Carmen, no?
No, for Pagliacci.
For Pagliacci
siya.
Okay.
Yeah, so ganon. So there are a lot of people who are passionate naman about this. It's really knowing how to tap these people, knowing who they are, and to tap them to help. Kasi that's what I consider. Kasi totoo lang, the PFs that they don't even ask for PF eh. I just give what we can. Alam mo yung ganon? Kasi it's they know that this is passion. They know that it's not really there to earn money, but somebody has to do it. Actually, yan yung sagot ko sa question mo eh. Why? Because somebody has to do it. Yun eh. I mean, if nobody does it, mamamatay na lang siya. Sayang naman. It's a very nice art form. Other countries are being recognized for it. Yung mga Asians who join all these productions abroad. So bakit hindi tayo as Filipinos? I mean, we're so fortunate that Arthur Espiritu has been performing abroad, making waves also performing abroad. Pero for me kasi I want sana more. Especially yung younger singers natin, ang daming gagaling. Go. Sayang eh. For me it's a sayang. I mean, the beauty, ang galing natin sa pagkanta. Diba? Pati sa opera, magaling din ang Pinoy.
Tama.
Yes po. Wow. Sana isa din pa ako sa magaling kumanta.
Yes! Bakit hindi?
Well, anyway, wala na tayong masyadong time dahil syempre 1 oras lang tayo, no? At pero don't worry no sa ating mga viewers, sa ating mga listeners, kung may mga tanong pa ho kayo, you know. And kung meron din kayong baka meron kayong gustong i-produce si Sir Sherwin. So dahil di ba?
Yes.
Meron kayong favorite opera, favorite musical? Pati musical ba or it has to be
So far now we're limiting ourselves basta fully sung siya.
fully sung.
Fully sung.
Yung ginawa mo kasi yung Cory the musical no?
I was an actor. I was a singer, actor din.
Okay.
Sir, would you like to give leave like final words or announcements para po sa ating mga audience or viewers before we officially end the program?
Well, of course, I'd like to thank RJ and of course Jonathan. Of course, ang ating station manager, of course, si Kuya Justin. And of course, si Kuya Jojo, who is manning all of those computers na hindi ko alam paano niya ginagawa. Dalawa lang ang kanyang mata. Okay, so and everybody who's part of Radio Katipunan and the music class, thank you so much for having me. Thank you very much for giving this hour to this spotlight for opera in our country. And I hope that the people who are watching, when you hear of a production in your neighborhood or in your city, please go and watch. Yung hashtag na namin we also come to the opera. Kasi it's really something. It's really something else. To experience the human voice naked na walang amplification is really an experience. Totoo lang. Singing over 50-piece orchestra. Ganon. Yeah, that's really something. And I hope you will take the time to go watch and support yung mga endeavors na ganito.
And yes, thank you also, Sir Sherwin, for sharing your inspiring journey and story
Anytime.
in keeping the opera alive, and while also reminding us how art, how music can carry beauty, history,
Yes.
Passion, and identity. So yun, and I will also thank na lang po. Ay, meron din pala akong announcement lang po about UP Rondalia, kasi meron po silang paparating na fundraising concert this Saturday, 6 p.m. sa UP Diliman. So yun lang, maybe you're interested in watching. And yun, once again, this has been RJ, and thank you so much, Sir Jonathan, Sir Justin, Kira Jojo, Radyo Katipunan, Sir Sherwin, Kaya, and all the viewers and listeners here at Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Once again, this has been RJ, and of course, kita-kits po ulit tayo every Tuesday, 7 p.m. here sa The Music Class. And back to you, sir.
Okay. Nagtataka siguro kayo bakit may pangalang Kaya. No?
Ay, oo
Well,
nga po.
actually, open ang Radyo The Music Class, lalo na. Naghahanap kami ng mga talents din, na katulad ni RJ, na mag-host ng music program. Siyempre, oo. Si RJ is graduating this year. So,
Wow! Congratulations!
Sana dito na rin siya mag-graduate school, ganun eh. Well, we don't know her plans. Pero, syempre, magandang laging may kapartner tayo dito sa The Music Class. And, thank you so much, Sherwin Sozon. No?
Thank you.
Thank you for, alam ko ganong busy ang schedule mo, pero palit-palit pa yung mga dates, pero buti na lang, pwede pa rin siya today.
Yes.
And para sa mga, binabaybay, tama ba yung Tagalog ko? Binabaybay ni Mirasol ngayon. Oo, kasi signal number 1 na pala sa Northern Philippines. At mukhang dalawa yata sila, Mirasol and MN, Noni ba? Something like, o Nando, parang ganon. Oo, so, baka next week, yun na naman, no? Wala namang pasok. Or this weekend daw, sabi nila eh. O medyo grabe. Although maraming bagyo ang mangyayari this weekend, alam naman natin. Alam naman natin ang mangyayari sa Luneta, mangyayari sa EDSA Shrine, di ba? Na tayo ay, kung gusto natin na manindigan, halimbawa, no? Pero sa The Music Class, syempre, we want to end this Burr months, no? Nagsimula tayo nung early September with a special Christmas song. Every end ng class natin to. And ito ay Oh Holy Night. At okay, oo. Oh Holy Night ito, nakakantahin pa-end na tayo ni Sherwin, Mr. Sherwin Sozon. And I just want to mention na ang Oh Holy Night is the first music that was ever played on the radio. Yun nga, i-google nyo na lang po ito, no? And then, it was played on the violin, and then eventually, kinanta rin siya. And then, ito naman, pinapakanta ko yung last verse sa kanya. Truly, He taught us to love one another. His law is love and His gospel is peace. At isang prayer to para sa atin dahil sa maraming bagyo na mangyayari this coming weekend. Hindi lang bagyo dahil sa typhoon or pero sa bagyong nangyayari sa ating bansa. So, again, thank you and have a pleasant evening.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior. soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Truly He taught us to love one another. His law is love, and His gospel is peace. Chains shall He break, for the slave is our brother. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we. The arms of joy in grateful chorus raise we. Let all within us praise His holy name. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine.
It's time for the music class. Join us for an evening of learning music and appreciating the art behind every hum, tune, and beat. Listen to engaging performances and insights from some of the top and upcoming musicians in the scene today. Tune in every Tuesday evening here on The Music Class. Let the music class begin.